What's up, my dudes? I'm the How To Dude, here again with episode 3 of How to Cut Some Freaking Fruit. Today, the star of our show is the cantaloupe, a member of the melon family. Now, cantaloupes here, unsuspecting as they are rich in vitamin A and vitamin C. Together, these vitamins are important for good eye health, good skin health, and a good immune system. Diets rich in antioxidants are associated with a decreased risk of developing chronic disease, as well as just good for overall health. So add these babies to your nutrition roster, all right? All right, my dudes, before we can get to the good stuff of how to cut this baby up, you gotta know how to pick her out, all right? So here's what you gotta do. You go on down to your store, you pick up a nice cantaloupe, you give her a spin, all right? You're looking for any cuts, any dings, any bruises, any dents, anything icky, okay? If it's got something icky, get rid of it, try another cantaloupe. Now, I suppose you're like, hey, how to dude? How do I pick out a nice, ripe, sweet cantaloupe? A bit like my luck with the ladies, picking out a good cantaloupe is hit or miss for me. But here's some things that you can try. You can pick up that cantaloupe, and if you pick her up and it's heavier than expected, it might be a ripe cantaloupe. You pick up that cantaloupe and you squeeze a little bit. You squeeze a little bit, it gives a little bit, not squishy, but it gives a little bit. And that might be a nice, ripe, sweet cantaloupe. But a bit like Russian roulette, my advice is good luck. Now on to the business of cutting this cantaloupe up. All right, I got my knife, I got my cutting board. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this cantaloupe and I'm gonna go right down the middle, right? You see this? Right down the middle with this knife. There we go. Got my two halves in the middle. I got some seeds there. I'm gonna need to scoop those out, okay? I'm gonna grab a spoon. I'll be right back. All right, I got my spoon. Now I'm gonna take my two halves and I'm gonna scoop the seeds out of the middle. Take this spoon here. I'm gonna get on in there and I'm just gonna scoop this out, all right? You might have some seeds left over. Scrape those out if you see them, all right? Now I'm gonna take this baby and I'm gonna put it face down on the cutting board. That way, it's no longer moving all about. It's nice and stable. Makes sense? All right, then I'm gonna take this knife and I'm just gonna start cutting down here. Cutting it into strips, okay? See that, dudes? Now I can leave these babies in slices just like this and eat right off of here. Or you can take a smaller knife. I don't want to use this big boy because I care about my fingers and I do not have strong knife skills. Now if I want to, I can take a smaller knife. I can go around here. I can cut this rind off. Beautiful. Cut that up to little cubes to enjoy. Tres magnifique. And my dudes, thank you for joining me for another episode of How To Dude. This has been enjoyable for me. I hope it has also been enjoyable for you. Take care.